This video we will do the first chapter from part 1 textbook, which is knowing our numbers. Now you already have come across different types of large numbers in your lower classes. You have learned about numbers up to 5 digit, okay, which are in the 10,000 group. So which is the highest or greatest 5 digit number that you know? This is the greatest 5 digit number you know. Suppose I add 1 to this greatest 5 digit number, then what do I get? I get this number, which is a 6 digit number. So when I add 1 to the greatest 5 digit number, I get a 6 digit number, and this is the smallest 6 digit number. This number is named as 1 lakh. Okay, so when I add 1 to the highest 5 digit number, I get the smallest 6 digit number. Okay, also you can see when we multiply 10,000 by 10, we get 6 digit number, which is 1 lakh. Now let us take the greatest 6 digit number. When I take the greatest 6 digit number, which is it? This is 9,99,999. If we add 1 to this, we get the next number, which is a 7 digit number. And this 7 digit number is called 10 lakh. So when we add 1 to the greatest 6 digit number, we get the smallest 7 digit number called 10 lakh. Similarly, when we add 1 to the greatest 7 digit number, what we get? We get the next digit number, which is 8 digit number. When we add 1 to the greatest 7 digit number, we get the smallest 8 digit number, which is called 1 crore. Now let us take the greatest 8 digit number, which is 9,99,999. When we add 1 to the greatest 8 digit number, we get a 9 digit number, and this is the smallest 9 digit number. When we add 1 to the greatest 9 digit number, 8 digit number, we get a 9 digit number called 10 crore. So we saw here what is 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 1 crore and 10 crore. So now let us see the international system of numeration and the Indian system of numeration. You have already studied Indian and international system of numeration up to 5 digit number. Now let us extend it to other numbers. Now these groups you can see here, these are called periods, and the ones you see here, they are called places. So let us start with the ones period. In the ones period, you have 3 places: tens, ones, tens and hundreds. In the thousands period, you have 2 places, which is thousands and 10,000s. And in the lakhs period also you have 2 places, which is lakhs and 10 lakhs. And in the crores period also you have 2 places, crores and 10 crores. So in the Indian system of numeration, you have ones, thousand, lakhs and crores. In the ones period you have 3 places, thousands period you have 2 places, lakhs period also you have 2 places, and crores period you have 2 places. Ones period is denoted by O, tens by T, hundreds by H, thousands by TH, 10,000s by TTH, lakhs by L, 10 lakhs by TL, crore by C, and 10 crore by TC. So accordingly, you know how many digits are there in each of these. Okay, so this is about Indian system of numeration. Now what happens in the international system? In the international system of numerations, you have 3 periods, which is ones, thousands and millions. In the ones period, just like the ones in Indian system, there are ones, tens and hundreds. In the thousands period, for Indian system you have 1,000 and 10,000, but in the international system you have 3 places: thousands, 10,000s and 100,000s. They don't have 1 lakh, they have 100,000s. Now next is the millions period. In the millions period you have million, 10 million and 100 millions. So in the international system of numeration you have ones, thousands and millions. In the Indian system you have ones, thousands, lakhs and crores. Okay. Now based on this we will see how we can insert commas and write numbers according to the two numeration systems. Let us see the first example. Insert commas suitably and write the names according to the Indian system of numeration. So this is the number given to you. This is in Indian system you have to write. So this is ones, tens, this is hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakh, 10 lakh and crore. When you put comma, you have to put after each period. So you know one period gets over after hundreds. So one comma will come here. Then thousands period there are two. So after 10,000 next comma will come. And lakhs period also there are two places. So after these two periods or these two places next comma will come. So this is how you put the comma for numbers in Indian system. This is read as 8 crore 75 lakh 95,762. Let us take another example. Here this is ones, tens and hundreds. So one comma will come after hundreds place because here one period gets over. Where the next period gets over? Next period gets over after 1000, 10,000. So next comma will come here. Then 1 lakh, 10 lakh. So next comma here. So how this number is read? 9 crore 99 lakh 1000 you don't have anything. 100 also you don't have anything. Then 46. So 9 crore 99 lakh 46. Now you have to insert suitable commas or commas at suitable places and write the names according to international system of numeration. Over here this is ones, tens and hundreds. So one comma will come after hundreds. Then you have thousands, 10,000s and you have 100,000s also in the international system. So next comma will come here. Then you have 1 million and 10 million. So how this number is read? This is 78,921,092. Let us take another example. Here ones, tens, hundreds. So one comma will come here. Then thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. So next comma here. Then million and 10 million. How is this number read? 48,049,832. Let us see the third type. Place commas correctly and write the numerals. So now you are given in words and you have to write in form of numbers. 73,75,307. So after 73 lakh, one comma will come. Then 75,000, next comma, 307. 58,423,202. So 58,423,202. So these are the different types of examples based on Indian and international system of numeration. Now you already know that some of these concepts. Okay. Now if you see 10 millimeters is written as 1 centimeter. So in a scale, you know, there are 10 millimeters which give you 1 centimeters, right? Then 1 meter, you know, is 100 centimeter. Millimeter is written as small mm, centimeter as small letter cm. And this is 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Okay. And you know what will be 100 centimeter will be 1 centimeter is 100 millimeter, 10 centimeter will be 100 centimeter. So 100 centimeter will be 1000 millimeters. Similarly, 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. This is the notation. Now 1 meter is 1000 millimeters. So what will be 1000 meters? 1000 meters will be, this is how much? This is 10 lakh millimeters. So 1 kilometers is 10 lakhs millimeters. Now next is 1 gram, which is 1000 milligrams. This is how it is written. 1 kilogram is 100 grams. Okay, and 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. Now where are all these things used? If you want to measure, find the distance or length of something, then you have to use this, right? Then if you want to find the distance, long distances, then you have to use kilometers and meters. Then if you want to weigh something, find how much sugar costs or what is the weight of the sugar, 1 kg, all these you have to use this kilograms. And if you want to find the quantity of a liquid, then we use liters.